Love Experiment. This is...
I'm Carly.
And I'm Kevin. We haven't done a video for a long time, and I just thought we should. Isn't she beautiful? She's absolutely... I can't even say it. You're absolutely stunning.
Thank you. So just so you know, I've been completely taken by surprise on this.
Which is the best way ever to be surprised, isn't it?
I'm being put on the spot.
Isn't it better to be surprised?
Yeah. Are we going to talk about surprise?
No, actually, we're going to talk about being... Look at the way I am here. Surfing. No, it's okay. I'm okay. I don't mind leaning in close to you. So anyway, I think we should talk about being able to change on the fly at a relationship, because we have some really good stuff about our wedding that we changed.
Oh, right.
So go ahead and
Where's
tell
he
them.
going with this?
And tell them what happened.
Well, we have chosen our wedding date, which is September 17th, and I hired a wedding planner. We
Location.
secured our venue. We had our caterer. We
DJ.
had our guest list, DJ, everything, food picked out.
Even rehearsal dinner.
Flowers, rehearsal dinner, like everything was in the works. And I just kept farting around about sending out invitations for some reason.
I thought she didn't want to marry me. That's what I thought. Thought she was having cold feet.
Well, I really always thought I wanted this really big wedding. You know, I wanted this big to-do. And
I actually didn't want that, but I was just
he was being really nice.
Because she wanted to have a big wedding, so I was like, whatever you want, we'll just do that.
So anyway, I went to Prague, and I got really bad jet lag on my way back. And I'm in one of my jet lag stupor dreams, I dreamt that he and I were skipping around the streets of Italy, and we were super happy, and we were joking with each other saying, isn't it awesome that we just canceled our wedding and we eloped to Italy? And I woke up with a start, and I shook Kevin, and I was like, we need to elope. We need to just not plan this big wedding. We need to just run away and get married in Italy. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, I'm serious. I had a dream. And so we both decided within an hour. It was like 4:30 in the morning. We decided within an hour that the wedding as we currently knew it was off, and we were going to run away to where we were planning to honeymoon anyway, and now we're getting married on the Amalfi Coast.
And it worked out for me because I shot a wedding like years ago with a really cool couple, and I remember thinking they had just the two of them and me, and then they had a reception back home, and I'm like, that's brilliant, that's what we should do. And I was thinking that all along, so maybe it was my mind thought was like, no, elope to Italy. So anyway, so I was like totally on board, and it's going to be amazing because I put it to her. I go, okay, we can get married in Hood River. It's a small town, really beautiful, and then drive to Portland, spend the night in this beautiful hotel, to wake up in Portland, or we can get married in Italy and wake up in Italy.
It was,
I mean, it sucks we can't have our family there.
It does.
But they'll be there for the reception.
And we're going to have a big reception when we get back.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say to that, I want to speak to that piece that like a lot of people with all of those wheels in motion and all of, the speaking of the plan, the way it was, all the people involved, they would have had a sense of guilt or obligation to continue the plan as they had planned it initially. And I think it's really important to follow your heart and listen to where your heart is pulling you. And if you feel like you need to shift things or take a different turn or take a detour or a shortcut or whatever, and it feels right. I mean, that's the thing I paid attention to is how my body felt after we made the decision. I literally felt like this huge weight had been lifted off of me.
And I'm excited because I get to be in a Speedo in Italy. Because that's going to be a really beautiful sight. He
is actually joking you. I dared him this morning to put a Speedo on when we got in Italy, and he was like, oh, I'm shy.
That's not going to happen.
And he's going with some beefcake trainer coming up here, and I'm like, dude, you're going to totally rock your Speedo.
I'll be ripped with my gray chest hair.
Yeah, and I'm gonna totally hang out on the European topless beaches and have a topless tan line. He's really excited about that.
We'll work through that one. So
I don't think he quite knows who he's marrying yet.
Anyway, I just thought it would be fun to talk about, being able to change on the fly.
Are we going to be able to change on the fly?
Well, I'm pretty good at changing on the fly most of the time.
On that beach?
About that. Anyway, I just think it's good to talk about that kind of stuff.
And follow your heart,
Yep.
you know, because it's always in your body. Your body tells you if you feel that lightness of being or like a lifting of the weight off your chest, then you're doing the right thing.
Hey, this is about like when we stand up next to each other. She thinks she's taller than me, even though she's not. But when she wears heels, she is. So I like to, like, when we walk, I like act like I get shorter.
Yeah, but when he wears heels, he's taller than me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I'm like Prince. I have to wear like really tall heels around me. So
Yeah.
anyway, there we go. Love experiment. Show love. Lots of love to everybody.